Good afternoon, everybody. It's a muggy one today.
It is.
So happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom. I'm Chris.
Susan.
This is Susan, ear-to-ear magic here. We're going to come to you live from the park. We're going to spend the next 3 hours from now until the park closes at 6 p.m. And these are the new hours now that we have reached after Labor Day. And it's been raining a little bit on and off this afternoon, but
it's not raining right now.
No, so I'm pretty much guaranteed that it's not going to rain anymore either, because I brought my raincoat.
Yes.
So it's not going to rain. That's our guarantee. So hope you guys are excited to get ready to kind of boost off our weekend, get ready to get started. And we're going to go on in. Let's get scanned in and have some fun. Let us know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to do. And we're definitely going to be looking for a couple of things. First of all, we've got a cupcake. We got to go find the Scar cupcake. At least one of the new Halloween things that will be here. And of course, we'll be looking for any of the new stuff that's happened since Labor Day weekend. But hi, Taylor. Taylor's watching. Hope you're having an awesome afternoon. We are hoping that the rain is done for now. And we're going to go have a little bit more wild fun. Gonna scan away. Thank you. I love that purple, by the way. The purple's cool. Which, by the way, if you ever wonder what the purple is for, that is to signify that, oh yeah, the sound is amazing too. Just the overall sound. But if you ever do see anybody in a video or somebody in front of you coming up through the scanners, purple just means Disney Vacation Club. So I'm kind of glad that DVC decided to kind of put something in. And as long as you are listed as a DVC member on your My Disney Experience account, it's not guaranteed, but I think it's happened more often now than in the past.
All the time now.
Yeah.
I scan purple.
There was a time, say probably back in 2019, it would only scan purple maybe once out of every 4 times for us. So it wasn't a guarantee. Back in the day when you got limited edition Magic Bands, it used kinds of cool, sounds and stuff like that. And I don't think they're so much doing that anymore, which is kind of a shame. I kind of like having the special sound. So at least for now, even if we do have, like I've got a limited edition Magic, but it's nice to kind of have that purpleness. So hope you guys are having a great Friday afternoon. It seems strange. I mean, it's always that weekend after Labor Day that it's always a question of, wow, you're already back at the weekend again. So Susan has this.
So to make sure that their animals that are officially on exhibit get fed and that our native Orlando birds don't steal their food, the keepers can feed. So that's what they're doing right now. You can see the really pretty swans out there with the white bodies and the black necks, and there's some really pretty wood ducks with the brown heads.
We've got a few Florida natives here that are just lucky to be here. Hi, Lauren. Good afternoon, Colin. So I think it's pretty cool. We actually watched them do this last week as well, over the spoonbills. Yeah. The spoonbills were being hand-fed, and our daughter was extremely enthralled by the idea that they were being fed by hand, and of course wanted to know what it is they were being fed. I think this would be a pretty cool job right here myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would think that it would be fun to spend my Friday afternoon just kind of sitting and feeding the geese, and hopefully they're going to be nice to me.
The little butt wiggles are very cute.
They're shaking their tail feathers. Now, which is funny if you...
What's interesting is they're eating leaves, so you can see they're breaking up leaves for them, and they'll put it down and then they'll pick it.
Is that what they're feeding them?
Yeah, she's got a leaf in her hand. She's tearing it back into pieces.
No, this looks like a feeding that's especially for the swans.
Yeah.
Now, when we were watching the spoonbills, there were a lot of what we refer to as Florida pigeons.
She is feeding the wood ducks too.
Yeah, the wood ducks are getting something off to the right there.
She's also distracting. I don't know if you'll see every so often she'll pop out for the others. just to get them to go away.
What's really fun is if you go over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, you can see the brown-backed pelicans being fed every so often over in the savannah, over in the Jumbo House. And that is a really cool thing to watch as well. They do that usually in the afternoons. You have to watch out though, because there are a lot of different birds that come flying up and try to steal the food. And it really comes down to the pelicans having good aim and a little bit of the keepers having good aim as well.
So the second one is obviously named Irma. She's been talking to her quite.
The bird's name is Irma?
Yeah, the second swan that came up there. She's walking over to where the other one's being fed, and she's trying to pull that one aside to get to feed separately.
Hi, Megan. Megan's on. Can't stay for long. Want to say hi.
Hi, Megan.
Actually, I was hoping it's just kind of a cool, chill afternoon here, watching as the geese are fed here, right here at the front of the park. The geese and the wood ducks are getting a little lunch this afternoon. You gotta have good trust and a good relationship with the animals to be able to do stuff like this. And you got one duck over here who says, you know what, I'm tired of this. Hey, Bubba Popper, good afternoon. We're just having fun watching the animal caretakers here take care of the geese and hand feed them and some wood ducks, making sure that the Florida natives are not being too threatening as far as taking away their food.
Now this is interesting. She's actually feeding lettuce right now. As you can see, romaine. She's tossing it out for the ducks, and the ducks are eating that too. So instead of taking bread for your duck friends, you should just feed them some romaine lettuce. They obviously find it.
Yeah, so just bring some romaine lettuce with you moving forward. Bubba Popper says we should see the bird show. We'll have to see if that's what the schedule is. We're at the latter part of the day now. I'm not sure what the schedule is.
So those tend to run a little earlier in the day.
We'll have to see as we walk by there. And also, right now, the bird show is not utilizing the up characters that are normally in the show. So it's sort of a watered down version a little bit.
It's funny. You have to really look to see the birds that are the on exhibit ducks. So there's one over there. There's another one.
What am I looking at?
Different size beak. Those two right there are ones that are on exhibit. They belong here.
And then the rest of them are just glad to be here in the parks.
Well, some of these over here, the ones with the big toothy brown heads, those are on exhibit. And it looks like there's a couple younger versions of those over there, closer to the keepers. But yes, there are some traditional mallard ducks in here as well.
So, is the secret bridge closed today? Do you think? Let's go see. We refer to this as the secret bridge. It's not what we call it. It's what our kids call it. Whenever we leave the park, generally, is where they like to go through this little secret, small little bridge. And it's just on the other side. Oh, look. Got some more wood ducks over here.
Enjoy the channel.
Oh, thank you. How you guys doing today? Hufflepuff pride going on. My daughter would be very happy. It is closed. The secret bridge is even more secret. But this is where we normally will come over. And it's just off to the side, off the little beaten path. Why do they like it so much? It's because, well, people don't tend to kind of go on this bridge. So, and it's just a short diversion from the main path. Yep. But they get such joy when they talk about, hey, let's take the secret bridge.
And in the past, it was not uncommon on this little tree display right here that there might be some macaws.
Oh yeah, they would come by and see the birds and talk to the birds as we would leave. So we're in the back side now of where we were seeing the feeding before. The northern pintail duck. All right, so here we go. I like to make sure there's at least one learning, educational thing in every one of our live streams, if not very many. But today, I'm gonna make sure you guys. Here's the northern pintail duck. One of the ducks here in the exhibit. And we'll have to see if we can pinpoint one of the pintails later. So we will we'll show you where the bridge comes back out. Now, I don't know why it is. I think, well, maybe I do know why it is. But the trail splits here at the beginning of Animal Kingdom. For those who come here all the time, we all know, it doesn't matter if you go left or right, the path still converges back again. And it goes to the same place. It doesn't really matter which way you go. But whenever we come in, we always go to the right. And when we go back out, we always go to the right. We always kind of go in the same path and go out the same path. I think it's just the American driving in us that causes that. So I'll show you where the other side of the bridge comes out. It is right in here. So when we leave, the kids will take this path here. You can see this is where we were just standing on the other side. So the next time you guys come through, if it is opened back up, you can take the secret bridge. Add a little bit of difference, a little bit of change from going the same way, the same time, all the time. We just missed some characters. Yes, there's Timon. Rafiki just went by. Catch him on the other side here. They will be making their way around Discovery Island. I think somebody just asked, how often do the characters come out? They're pretty much on a regular basis, like I'd say every 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's usually another boat that comes by. That boat will make its way all the way around Discovery Island, head back out toward the back area. And in a few minutes after, if not at the same time, another boat with different characters will be coming out and passing by. We've often seen them pass each other, almost like do a virtual high five.
If it's raining, they don't run them.
Yes.
Otherwise, they're...
You know, wet fur and all. So the tree is looking quite nice today. You know what? It doesn't matter what the weather's like. It always seems like it's fully green. I wonder why that is. It's amazing. Let's pop into the Riverside real quick. Riverside Depot. Good afternoon. Uh-oh. All right. Well, because we like to get a little bit of our shopping in. And it's air conditioned. Why not? So, a couple of new things to share with you guys as far as shopping is concerned. First of all, everything's the child. Wow. More childs. Lots of children. $10 each for the Bounty collection. These are pretty heavy. And then, of course, this past week they had the new ears, child ears come out. Loungefly backpack is fairly recently added. There are the new ears. It's like a big plush.
That looks very strange.
It's kind of, it reminds me of something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I just don't know what it is. It almost looks like he's like eating the top of your head. Little Bounty. Any Mandalorian fans here? Be excited about it coming back out for season 2 next month. So, child cup. The child. Socks galore. Even a magic band. Limited release, but there's plenty of them. So there is no shortage of the child merchandise at the moment. Leggings?
With the child on.
Do they come in, child sizes?
Come in my size.
I guess, but you'd have to wear it with that Spirit jersey.
No, I'll just wear it with the
Oh.
shirts that I got.
Or the naps and snacks shirt.
That is cute.
So right now, anybody who is interested and will be coming to Disney World here soon, annual pass holders recently, back in August, actually end of July and 1st of August, got a really cool additional perk with a increase in their pass holder savings of 30%. That ended on the 14th of August. Well, they are reinstating and redoing that promotion starting the 15th. So that's next Tuesday, I believe, right? So September 15th to October 29th, I believe, off the top of my head. If you're a Disney World annual pass holder, you can get 30% off of select merchandise. Of course, certain things will be excluded. But that means you can get all of your child merchandise, or more importantly, your Halloween merchandise for 30% off. Even cooler, though, I would think it would behoove you get 10% more off.
I hope that there is still my size.
Then, in addition to that, they're reporting that to encourage Florida residents to come and check out Walt Disney World. And this one kind of blew me away. If you have a Florida ID and you come at Walt Disney World during the same time that they're doing the 30% off for annual pass holders, Florida residents can get 20% off. That's normally what you get as a pass holder, 20% off during that same time period. So if you're not a pass holder and you're still coming, day shopping, whatever else, go to Disney Springs, 20% off, just as if you were a pass holder. That's a pretty good deal, I think. So now that means 30% off of all your Halloween stuff, and that's for the entire season too.
Little pumpkin. Oh my goodness.
What little pumpkin? Oh, Lil Pumpkin. You can't pronounce the T's. It's Lil. Lil Pumpkin. Lil Pumpkin. Has anybody started making their Halloween list yet to get their 30% off? Zachary says they're exploiting the child as long as they can. Yes, I'm sure that they are. Hi, Linda.
Still love this shirt. This is my favorite.
Was that the Boo shirt? She likes the candy corn exclamation.
Candy corn with the candy exclamation
The candy.
point.
The candy exclamation point.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Like in your face, Boo.
And then the boo is candy corn.
Now, I got to figure out whether or not I'm going to pick up a shirt for myself this year. Is this it over here? The Halloween. It's basically the same one as the children's size over there. I don't know. Will it suffice and feel good to wear it, knowing that I won't be able to wear it to any of the not so scary Halloween parties?
It doesn't say not so scary.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But you know it was there. So that's some wallpaper shirts right there. And get the ladies cut. It says Walt Disney World on it.
I think that would be fun to wear with the leggings.
Yeah, it would. The orange leggings.
Wouldn't it be so busy? Like those right there.
Huh?
You guys, what do you think? Shirt and these leggings.
All right, someone with better fashion sense than myself. What do you think? Too much? Not enough? Just right? Does it match the gray on the stripes on the bottom of the leggings? Throws me off a little bit, but I'm assuming that's intentional to sort of break up the view a little bit. So it's supposed to make you look taller or shorter? See, now you just need to get the Crocs and the backpack, and then you're just fully covered. Maybe get a mask that says Boo on it. Maybe some ears that say Boo. A backpack that says Boo. Yeah. They just need to come up with glasses. They need Halloween glasses so that the last thing can be covered up. Head to toe.
Halloween sunglasses.
Head to toe Halloween. Then it says it's just right. It's not too much.
Okay.
The mask.
Do you have the Boo?
They do have the Boo masks. And the Halloween pumpkin mask.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see that up close.
I like the Boo
And then the
better, I think.
I think Taylor was asking about the Boo before, weren't you, Taylor?
The Boo. Boo's cute.
We didn't see them over at the Magic Kingdom, but
They have this one in small.
I thought to say that they don't have them.
And medium, I think that would be really cute for your little kid if they were going trick-or-treating, or like the Boo one they have in small as well. That would be a fun little, they have it in medium as well, just a little addition to their trick-or-treat outfit.
Now, I believe somebody else was asking me earlier, they sent me a message off of Instagram whether or not they still have the pink Together Again mask. I do see the blue one. I don't see the pink one. But this, again, this is over at Animal Kingdom, so...
Yeah, I don't see them here, but they might be.
No. Nope, I don't see them over here either. Something to say that there might be in other locations. We'll kind of keep an eye out. Oh, look. Look, oh, the child stuff. Wow, I'm so glad they got some of that. Isn't that cool, Zachary, that they have the child stuff? The child and child sizes. So. It's fun sized. That's cute.
That's right.
Cute runs in our family. If you can get a onesie like that for dad and mom too, then you know everyone can walk around with their onesies like that. So youth body suits, is it for the infants?
Yes.
$15 each when you buy two. Normally $20, so that'll be $5 each off if you get two. You get no ideas. No ideas. We'll dress the dog up in them.
We have a friend who is pregnant, and it makes me think about it all the time.
We're going to be buying so many baby outfits moving here forward for our friend who is expecting. So I'm thinking though there's what's that?
They are technically Crocs.
They are Crocs.
She bottom to them.
That's one big shelf full of Crocs. So anybody who has just joined and has may missed out a few minutes ago, just as a reminder, Disney has announced that starting next Tuesday, 15th through the end of October, annual pass holders will be getting 30% off of merchandise. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen with all the stuff that's already currently on sale. There's lots of things that are on sale at the moment. If we get that plus an additional 30, I don't know. Maybe some of that stuff's going to be going to the character warehouse if it opens soon.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's kind of the thing you have to see, because right now there's certain things that is 30% off. Just a lot of the summer stuff, the Rainbow Collection, the 2020 collection, flower and garden material. All of that's 30% off now, and if you're an annual pass holder, you get an additional 20% off of that. So we don't know how much longer they'll stay in the stores as well. But in addition to that, Florida residents, show your Florida ID, and even if you're not a pass holder, you're going to get 20% off. So start making your shopping list. Go crazy here, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to come and buy some merchandise, and we're okay with that.
Aww.
Kevin, I don't know which is cuter, Kevin or Safari Minnie.
Kevin.
I don't know. I kind of like Minnie. Minnie's cute. I mean, this is nice and bright though.
Kevin's adorable.
Yeah, but he steals your chocolate.
I like the animal print one too.
You like this one?
That's really cute. Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Then of course
There's
there's.
one to match my new leggings.
What's it with? This one?
Yeah, that matches my new leggings.
Oh.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. 30% off. Just saying. Yep. Of course, I like this Stitch one. The Abominable is pretty good too. I'm digging the Doug. Lots of cool lounge flies. So, all right, so we need to head on out here. This is the entrance. We got to go at the exit. We're stuck in here.
It's not an exit now.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Nothing's marked. We're lost. We try to follow the rules. Yeah, we could have just walked out. but try to make it easier on everybody's job overall of where the actual exits are. We'll go out the exit. I have to get the battery pack out eventually as well. So we're gonna head on out to the park. You guys tell us more of the things this summertime. Yep, also in the 30% off, including the shirt. See, this is what I'm wondering. Is there a date on this? No, it doesn't say. Offer subject to change without notice. I'm wondering if whether or not these are not going to be on sale anymore after the 15th.
I don't know.
If they're going to go like to clearance or something. Because, you know, Cast Connection's open already. Did you guys hear about that? Cast Connection, the on-property cast member outlet center is now open as of this week. It opened on Tuesday, I believe. Of course, right now they can't bring in. It's only for cast members at the moment. So we're hoping very soon that the other outlet store will be opening, both of them here at the Vineland and the Orlando premium outlets. All right, heading back out to the mugginess. Woo! So we need to find a cupcake.
That way?
Is it going to be over at Starbucks, or is it going to be over at, say, Restaurantosaurus? Here, hold it for a second. Cast member's cleaning up after the birds over there. Macaws have visited here recently, obviously. Got a little bit of sunshine coming out here too.
The flamingos. The sun is actually out now, and as Chris mentioned, it is making it a little muggy here. You can see the ground is still wet. It has rained that recently, which just leaves a lot of humidity in the air. So as the sun comes out, it increases the temperature. We wind up a little bit warm. Are our otter friends out today? Let's go see. Oh, they're taking a nap. You guys see them? Yes, they are. They're taking a nap. You guys see?
Yeah, you can go right over if it's easier for you. There you go.
There we go. See if I can find them. There they are. You can see them right there taking a little nap. Too cute. They're lots of fun to see when they're playing, but everybody's got to take a nap sometimes, so.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, Michelle.
Enjoy, friends.
All right. Now, currently the otter exhibit is one way. You enter one way, you exit the other. Let me zoom you guys back out. That's got to be. There we go. So So we're walking down. I don't think you can see them from this side, but we'll just take a peek to see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, you can. There they are. You can see one's actually peeking around right there. A little bit of reflection. Can't tell if it's on my screen or if it's in the camera and on the glass. You can see the one that's awake. That may be Mom, just keeping an eye out. Laying back down. Obviously, whatever disturbed them wasn't worth spending too much time on. Alright, back out into the sunshine. Did you find them?
Yeah. I'm kind of suffering right now from fogged glasses. I haven't been able to see anything for like a minute and a half. So we got a new product. Where did we get it from? Amazon? For
Yes.
keeping your glasses from fogging up.
Did not work.
Did it work?
Did not work. We're gonna have to move on to something else.
So, you know, all
If we
those
find something that works, we'll definitely
all those
try it.
products out there are like, we're gonna help you not have fogged glasses. Well, they have our money. We still have our fogged glasses, so we won't tell you about them. All right, let's head on back in. Good afternoon. How are you? All right, ready for something a little spooky? Not really spooky. He's not spooky. This Scar cupcake.
Rice biscuit treat on that.
It does.
Is that what it is?
You know what it looks like? It looks like those Star Crunches.
Yes,
You know the little Debbie Star Crunches?
it totally does. I'm intrigued. Even though I can't eat it, it still intrigues me.
So, and you know, for this one, I don't know what this one is. I don't know what
I know, we
kind
may
of
have to
cupcake
just
it is.
buy one to try it.
I don't see one down here.
Nope. Have to order it.
So normally you can just grab one. But we're here in Creature Comforts, Starbucks store here at Animal Kingdom. And Scar is looking rather precarious here. He is prepared to jump on someone, but we're gonna be able to jump on him as a cupcake. So shall we see if they have one? We'll grab a Scar cupcake, maybe, if they have any. They may be out for today. I hope not. And then maybe grab something, drink, sit down, and we'll do a quick cupcake review for you guys. So let me ask you guys, as far as your suggestions, how do you feel that Scar falls in the line of other Disney villains? Do you think he is a true Disney villain? Is he scary? Is he, how does he fall? I have my thoughts. I'll share with you guys in a second, but curious to see how everybody else feels. I don't know. One of those. See, I'm now on the spot now.
Do you want a dragon drink, or do you want the
How about the iced peach green tea with lemonade?
What size would you like that? Different
venti?
I'm gonna get the iced peach green tea with lemonade. Why? Because it's got peach, green, and lemonade, and I'm just intrigued by so many different descriptive colors. So, did you already ask about the cupcake? Okay, so they do have some still.
Yes.
So, let me see if I can ask. Excuse me, do you know what is the Scar cupcake?
What is it?
Yeah, what
it's
is
a
it?
red velvet cupcake with a marshmallow filling inside.
Oh, you-
and the chocolate Rice Krispie
You kidding me? Awesome. Red velvet. Oh, that's. Did you hear that? Hey, did you hear that? Did you hear what she said? It's a red velvet cupcake. You know, I'll take the toxic stuff as long as it's got red velvet in it. I like red velvet. How
What
evil?
did she say about frosting?
I don't know. All I heard was red velvet, blah 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 blah. You guys hear any of the rest? That's what I heard. Red velvet, blah 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 blah. We should probably ask again because I did. I totally zoned out after red velvet. So I'm a big red velvet fan, as you guys can tell. I like my red velvet cakes. If I'm a good every year for my birthday, I get a red velvet cake for my birthday. Hey LED, we're close to 2,000 subs. We are close to 2,000 subs. We're only about, last time I checked, maybe about 70 away. So guys, do us a favor. If you know some friends who love Disney,
Definitely share.
Disney channels, we'd love it if you share our channel. Invite some friends to join. We're so close. We'd love to be able to hit that 2,000 milestone. That would be really sweet. We appreciate you guys share anytime you share live streams or videos or just a channel overall. Greatly appreciated because it's hard when it comes to getting your word out that you exist and that you're in the parks all the time and that you'd love to have people kind of join the live streams and have some fun. So, and do us a favor. If you're already subscribed and you've already shared with your friends, and if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up on the videos. That really helps us as well. Helps the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys for all the thumbs ups and for supporting us here on the channel. So what did you get to drink?
I got a dragon.
You got your dragon? Oh. It's right there. Dragon's about to spit fire. I don't know. I haven't had the peach iced green tea with lemonade. Now, I don't know if they could fit anything else in that cup. Then it would be peach coconut iced tea with lemonade. Whew. It's a lot of fruits. You'd have to get a bigger cup. All right, look at that scar. Awesome.
It has little crispies on it.
Look at that. I'll be a monkey's uncle. That is awesome looking.
It does not look like a red velvet cupcake.
No, it does not look like red velvet, but you guys want to get a screenshot of this cake or this cupcake right here? I'll throw it up here for you. Boom. He is looking like he is up to no good. All right, we're gonna go take this over to the relaxation station, which is just on the other side over here. And I am going to try this, and I am going to eat it, and I'm gonna get it all over my face and all over everything. And you know what? It still won't be as bad as it was when I had the Poor Unfortunate Souls float yesterday. I don't know if you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I'll tell you what, that float yesterday was pretty awesome. It was something I was not expecting at all. But about whether or not I was blue, had a blue tongue or blue, anything like that. Susan's leaving us. Yeah, should we? Since it'll be inside. It's already starting to melt. Scar is drooping ever so slightly. You got to get him in air conditioning. So this is one of the Halloween treats that's officially on the list of things to get here across the 4 parks. Now, normally they don't always necessarily have something that's really called out for Animal Kingdom for the Halloween season. So it's kind of nice that they've made a conscious decision to include Animal Kingdom and Halloween stuff. Matter of fact, around the corner is a popcorn bucket you can get. The Cauldron popcorn bucket, an orange one. Uh-oh, our hands are full, aren't they?
That's okay, I can get it.
Look at the condensation on the windows. Ooh, oh my, it's like a meat freezer in here. Oh, that feels so good. Let's go over there. Here or right here? Okay, just thinking we have a little bit more room over here, but all right. So, not that. I don't want that. All right, so Susan, let you guys talk to Susan for just a second. I want to take some pictures of the cupcake.
Let's turn around so I can see them.
Oh,
Hang on, guys. It's hard for me to have a conversation with you if I can't see your comments. There we go. I got my dragon drink, and because we're sitting in the relaxation station and we're settled in place, we can take our masks off. So yay! Because my face is all sweaty. Does anybody else have that problem? I have been breaking out like I was a teenager, and I think it's just because I have the mask on so much since we spend so much time in the parks and other resorts. Try to drink. So I'm not sure if they've started just doing it with all of them or if it's because I requested it so much, but this is my tip. If you guys have, if I haven't told you already, ask for the cold brew lid if they don't give it to you without asking, and then you don't have to worry about the paper straws. Because anywhere you order on Disney property, you're gonna get a paper straw at a Starbucks, or if you're at any Disney, anything inside the parks, you're gonna get a paper straw. So. I am so glad it's Friday. Our kids started their first official full week of school. Like, they've been in school for a couple of weeks, but it's full course, class load, course load, so we've been busy. But I hate the paper straws too, I'm not gonna lie, and I really don't even like the reusable ones. I know that's awful and it's not good for the environment, but I like the plastic ones. We've had the reusable ones, and it's just really hard to keep them clean pretty quickly. They get kind of nasty even with the little scrubby brush thing. So this is my workaround. You know, I haven't tried the bamboo ones yet. I may have to try that.
that might be, what are those called, the sugar ones?
No, the bamboo are still reusable, but
Oh, okay. What's the sugar ones that last so long?
oh, the ones that are made out of agave fibers.
Straws.
Those are pretty awesome.
But
But when I check online, they cost like 10 times as much as a regular straw. So
Oh, yeah, they're crazy
I think
expensive.
that's why you don't see them all around. But
All right, it's gonna be a bigger table so we can both be in the shot at the same time. So everyone can get mad at me as I don't share my cupcake with you. I want to share my
steal a bite of frosting.
I want to share my cupcake with her.
Wait, eat this. It's just
But we-
chocolate, right?
Think. She's gonna steal some grass. Does that make it? Oh,
Oh, it's like soft already.
oh yeah, it's been in the sun a little bit. It's plant-based. Yeah, it's plant-based. It's literally a plant. So like a leaf. Is it chocolate?
I'm not sure about Scar though. That's pretty thick.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Maybe find it.
All right, so I'm curious. Watching out for you, Megan. Watching out.
Totally stealing a
Plant-based.
bite.
You should not be using plant-based advice from me. I'll let
No.
Susan give the advice when it comes to the food allergies.
Yeah, don't listen to him.
I'll totally steer you the wrong way.
Stealing a bite of frosting.
She's stealing frosting. She's gonna go for the cupcake here in a second. Guys, somebody get ready. We're gonna have to call for the hospital.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna chew. One of the things.
Here's the question: is it red?
It looked kind
Looks
of
a
red.
little more red now.
Yeah, it did look red when I had it in the sunshine a little bit.
Well, look, inside the Starbucks
Oh my
look
gosh.
kind of brown.
I mean, real chocolatey. Really, one thing about the Disney cupcakes, especially the really cool designer ones, they look cool, but man, they're like a security system to get into them. Like, especially the ones that have the real fancy baking cups. It's like, how in the world do I get into this thing? This one you can expand a little bit so it's not as bad. But I want to show you guys exactly what it looks like. we'll cut into it, let you guys see. There's supposed to be marshmallow on the inside, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not a huge fan of marshmallow.
He's not.
I'm not, I really am not. Oh, did you hear?
Doesn't like
Did you
s'more
hear?
things.
Peeps they're not making Halloween or Christmas Peeps this year.
Really?
Due to the pandemic, there will not be any Halloween or Christmas Peeps.
Aw. We have a friend who loves,
Yep.
loves.
This is coming from the guy who doesn't really care for
Marshmallow
marshmallow
Peeps.
anything, so I'm like,
That's
okay.
gonna fall. It's really
Oh, no,
gonna fall.
no, it's
It's
falling.
falling.
I didn't get it out all the way. I
No.
messed it up.
You lost a piece.
I did. I need
Here,
to.
do you need to? You
Oh.
need to prop it up.
I do. What's this? I need to start doing all those professional food places where they make fake food and they fake everything, where it's not like real hamburger and it's not real, cheeseburgers and stuff. They just use fake frosting and things like that. But it does. I did pick it up. It does have some marshmallow on the inside. I'm going to attempt to cut into it.
Got a knife there.
Oh, I can smell the red velvetiness.
Is that a word?
Red velvetiness? Yeah. It's in the Oxford. All the grass is going to be gone before I can get to it. Susan's munching on all the little pieces. All right, so there is a marshmallow center, but I will say this, and this is very important to me when it comes to red velvet cupcake. It's moist. I would be really worried about it. I have had red velvet cake, and even here at Disney World a couple of times, where it's just dry.
Well, when it comes down to it, a red velvet cupcake, it's a chocolate cupcake, and chocolate, there's something about that. Adding chocolate into a cake, it tends to dry out more quickly. You have to be careful,
So I was worried about it if it's going to be, but this is extremely moist. So I will show you guys as I flip it around here. I don't know. We don't watch other live streams. We don't watch other groups on about Disney and stuff. Not because we don't want to. It's just we're really busy sometimes. Do they like get really into the cupcake like this? Because maybe I'm just taking you guys for a wild ride or something. But we're gonna go straight down into this cupcake. So you can see that it does, into the center of all things, have the marshmallow cream. You're a tempting fate. Susan's picking at the top. It's going to come crashing down on me here soon. It does have the chocolate pearls, little crunch pearls on the top with the frosting. Of the vegetation on this thing.
there's still a lot.
I mean, this is deforestation happening right in front of your eyes here, people. Look at this. So, yeah, and that there is a lot going on. I will say this, though. Even though I probably won't get to try any of the green chocolate,
It's just white chocolate.
it is just white chocolate.
It's white chocolate.
There is a lot of it, though, and that's good. And I do think overall, it's. I'm not going to get any of that chocolate. Oh my gosh, you just destroyed Scar. Scar's gone. Scarred for life. It's beheaded. This is not this. This is a family channel. This is a family channel. You can't just behead Disney characters like this. You have to give them a warning. What if little ones are watching this? You can't just eat Disney characters' heads like that in front of small children.
I don't think it was turned towards me, so I think we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, just give me a heads up one time. So
Did it off camera.
okay, I can't edit this stuff. This is all live here, people. So, but unlike the gray stuff cupcake we had the other day, there is just as much cupcake as there is frosting. But there's
Large cupcake.
a large cupcake, but there's a lot of frosting on here as well. It's thick fudge. That's some heavy duty dense frosting. That's kind of frosting you could eat by itself,
It's really sweet.
but you'd want to eat it by yourself so that nobody would see because it's so good. You know, it's got to be guilty. But well, I would normally eat this with at least one or two of my kids. It's just
But it's all you tonight, honey. It's all
It's very dense. Now, as compared to other cupcakes, I think you could get into this and really fill yourself up. So, I'm trying to make it fall on my own way.
I can't eat anything else. You just rubbed cake all over the top.
Oops. I'm pointing the camera at Susan now. You can't have any more cupcake.
He did. He totally took his fork and shoved it all down and smeared red
I'm all
cake
up.
all over the frosting and the white chocolate and the scar. It's all tainted now.
This is a good cupcake.
It looks good.
You know, lots of times, now mind you, we're at Disney World. And if you guys haven't been, or not familiar when it comes to eating at Disney, lots of specialty cupcakes
goodness.
are rather expensive. What's that?
It's raining. Like really raining.
It is really raining. Like heavy.
That's okay because
We're inside. We're relaxing in a relaxation station. There's going to be more people right now. There's like one other guest party in here. There's going to be a ton of them.
This is like hidden. We don't really.
People don't know about
in
it.
a way that you know.
If you guys are coming, this is over at the Pizza Safari. This is the extra dining room that's over at the Pizza Safari. Great place to come in and take a bite to eat, drink your drink, sit down. It's air conditioned, and right now it is pouring down rain, so we're safe. But this cupcake is a formidable cupcake. I mean, there is a lot of cake, a lot of frosting.
Yep.
It's got the crunch of the pearls and the white chocolate. This is easily shareable. And it's truly red velvet. Now, one of my pet peeves is that lots of times people will say something's red velvet, not necessarily red velvet.
A true red velvet cake is chocolate. There are bats on the ceiling. I just noticed that.
Oh, yeah. Liberty loves it because of the bats. It's one of our daughter's favorite things. You want to show everybody? Go. I'll flip it around.
So if you look on the ceiling, if I can zoom in, they have wood bats hanging. And they're not like all tight, like this one right, let's see if I can get to it.
They're scattered.
They're scattered and some of them like move. That one right there, you can see it's like hanging and it moves. And they're scattered throughout the whole dining area. You can see they're on the ceiling all over. Kind of like they would be if you were in a cave, so. And then they've got these, well, all kinds of cool wall paintings. So up here you've got like some cool stuff going on too, but the bats, I just had not noticed them before. Sorry guys, totally distracted there, but here, well.
Oh, it's a cool dining room.
It is.
You can see the bats are scattered all over the dining room. There are marsupials on the walls.
Mm-hmm. There's flamingos, there's parrots, there's monkeys.
Lots of possums.
Yes, lots of possums. There's a
So-
turtle in the water.
Hey, Zachary.
There's a snake.
We're here at the relaxation station while everybody else is outside getting wet.
It looks like it just passed.
It just did. It's over already.
Lots of little storms today.
So I've already eaten half of this. And honestly, I'm kind of full.
It was a very large
It's
cupcake.
very dense. And I mean, this is some serious frosting on here. Serious large pieces of white chocolate. Mascara, white chocolate. Taste okay?
Yeah.
So honestly, it's raining. We're having signal disruptions. Even with the fact that it's got the marshmallow in it, and because it's chilled, It's chilled. They keep it chilled. It's a solid marshmallow. So marshmallow cream. So
It's not too mushy.
not mushy.
He doesn't like the mushy things.
You guys are see you guys get all the good words. Red velvetiness and mushy. So okay, and they stuck something really crunchy in the middle of the marshmallow cream.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know. It's just crunchy, like a wafer.
We're really close to Navi River Journey, and it's only a 20-minute wait right now.
So, one of the things we wanted to do is we wanted to check out the Scar Cupcake with you guys today. Normally, I would just scarf this right down, but it's huge.
You may not be able to finish it, and I cannot help
Have a friend. I was really hoping the kids were going to have, their school done with a little earlier today so that they could join us. Because Owen would have been all over this with me.
Absolutely.
So,
But as I mentioned, they have their first week of full course
Yeah.
notes.
so we can't rush them. We have to let them do their thing. But now that we've covered this, we want to make sure we show you guys some of the other stuff as far as the Halloween pumpkins. Not pumpkins, but cauldrons for the popcorn buckets. We'll show you where those are at. We're going to ride a few rides. And it looks like Susan suggested that we go to Navi River Journey.
It's only a 20-minute wait right now. Mind you, everything is short, so even like Avatar's 25, the longest, oddly enough, is Dinosaur. It's only 30 minutes. Though.
Flight of Passage is 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Wow.
Cali River Rapids is only a 5-minute wait.
You gonna ride?
It's tough to be a bug. No,
you
I am
gonna ride
not
Cali?
No, I am not volunteering to ride that.
I think she volunteered to ride
I
Cali
did
River
not.
Rapids. I heard it.
not.
I heard it.
I will happily.
Everybody
wait
in
for
the
you to
comments says they
return.
heard it too.
No, I don't ride
Wow.
river rides except for Splash, and that's only because I really like the story plot.
I don't know. The last 2 times I rode Cali River Rapid with the kids, I didn't get wet.
Yeah, but
That was. I'm not saying. I'm not trying to persuade you. I mean, Megan says you should go.
I'm not riding it.
Not me.
Categorically not.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you.
I'm pretty sure that Megan doesn't want me to get a sinus headache from the.
I'm not trying to pressure you, but Megan and Sharon both say.
He's throwing you under the bus, Megan.
Oh no, Megan's driving the bus.
It's not a dislike of water.
And Sharon's
in general.
operating the door.
It's not a dislike of water rides in general. It's just that the bromine and kind of affects my sinuses. I also really hate to smell like park water. You guys know what I'm talking about. So if I do get really wet.
Oh, I love the bromide water. Who here loves the smell of like pirates? I mean, it's the same type of water, right? It's the same chemical treatments.
Yeah.
Anybody else like the smell of pirates? Samantha, you like to check this place out? I mean, this is a Pizza Safari. We just talk about the bats here. And I'm going to show you.
He's eating all the cake. And he's still
Look what
has-
Susan did to Scar.
I would have eaten him wholly entirely if
She
he
didn't.
had not spread cake all over him.
She disrespected and took away his pride by eating only the top half of his head. Now we've got one big old giant glob of frosting. Man, this is good frosting too, but I'm gonna make myself ill. I do. I have to stop.
Stop now because you have to finish that peach lemonade. You won't be able to take that on a Nami.
So, you know what? We need to come up with our own ear-to-ear magic rating system. You guys should give us some advice. What would you think would be a good rating system we could use? So moving forward, whenever we have food, we can give you guys a 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10, I don't know, ears. That might be a little morbid. I don't know. But we can leave some suggestions, but that is a, Megan says Mickey ears. We might get in trouble with Disney if we start doing Mickey ears. But that is a solid cupcake. It's rather large. It's good and moist. Even though it has,
shareable snack.
it's a shareable snack. If we had Disney dining plan, I would be an excellent use of a snack credit. So, which I think is a valuable way to look at things and sort of incorporate and look at, evaluate things overall. So, and you know, this is the first time that I had the peach green iced tea with lemonade.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll taste.
So like is this an Arnold Palmer? What they call half tea, half lemonade?
No, sir, I do not like
No, sir. She doesn't like it. That's the best kind of drink for me.
That's some
pretty good.
funky tea.
Funky tea. I like it. And you know, it's got a little kick to it.
I'm not opposed to peach tea. You know that one of my favorite drinks
Oh,
is
yeah.
the peach mango iced tea.
Oh yeah.
From
So
Racetrack.
So before we get started, by the way, as a reminder to you guys, if any of you are interested and are looking at coming to Disney between now as of like tomorrow, in the end of October, and you haven't made your plans and planning yet, give us a contact. Let us know. We already have a few of you that we're helping out with a trip that's already been planned. I've got even a few quotes. I think I saw. I'm not going to mention any names, but I think I got a quote out with somebody who's watching us as well, who's thinking about it. And what we've done is we have made sure to procure several of these Madame Leota sippers, which are pretty cool. I love the way that thing hides the top. But these sippers are being sold in the Magic Kingdom, and we're not so sure how long they're going to last.
We have no idea how many.
Not sure. They may still be available at Halloween. I'm not sure. But sometimes some of the more popular stuff like this disappears. And then of course, you know, we have clients who come in at the end of October and they're like, oh man, I missed out on it. So what we're doing is we have several of these that we purchased so that if you book and you put a deposit down for a trip with us coming anytime between now and the end of October, this sipper cup will be waiting for you when you arrive at your hotel, whether or not they're sold out of the Magic Kingdom or not. Now, we also have some people who might not even go to the Magic Kingdom. There are certain people who only come in for Epcot and they're only coming for Hollywood Studios. Doesn't matter. As long as you've got fit the details and of the promotion, we'll make sure they have one of these cups for you so that you can make sure that you've got that for your Halloween, especially for Haunted Mansion fans. We just thought it would be kind of a cool way. We try to do some kind of fun things with our travel clients, something special that we're, let them know how much we appreciate them supporting us as a small business. And we hope this is kind of cool. So if you know of anybody who's thinking about a trip here in the near future, let them know. We'd be glad to, put them in with this as well. Look for more information. You can go to eardearmagic.com and just look for the Madame Leota Sipper promotion. And we'd be glad to give you guys one of these as well. So I got to do this. It does light up.
Ooh.
Look at that. Isn't that creepy weird?
Definitely makes her look like she's floating inside the glass.
So that's awesome. Let us know. Send us an email, chrisedwards@travelmation.net or susanedwards@travelmation.net. Of course, no cost for our travel services. We do that for free. We get paid by Disney to help you. You help us, we help you. Disney pays for it. Best deal ever. So let us know if we can help you guys out. We're gonna go ride some rides. So who's ready to? We're gonna go do Pandora, right? I say if we got low lines, let's go do Navi River Journey and Flight of Passage. You guys want to do that, right?
Sure.
Now, I gotta chug on my drink before we go now. As well as Susan, I'm gonna flip it over here. People were asking me yesterday whether or not I had blue teeth and
Yeah, I know. Several people
blue
asked us
tongues.
that.
That was the biggest question. And
It did not color his mouth
for the
at all.
float that I had yesterday, the actual advertisement at the
It had this
window.
pale lavender ice
very
cream in the
pale,
photo,
pale.
but what they gave him was like a pretty deep purpley blue. So somewhere from the conception and photography to the execution and the mix that they made, somebody decided it would be more interesting to have more color in it because it was very deeply pigmented.
And a lot of people are asking, well, wait a minute, doesn't it color your teeth and color your mouth and everything? Well, whether it did or not, put your mask on afterwards. Hey, we're all covered. So, especially if you're wearing a blue mask. And so I thought it was purple, but people said it was blue.
It was more purple than blue to me.
See, I honestly, this is,
Play a little bit with it.
I will tell you this. I made it a little darker. I darkened the photo a little bit because it was in broad daylight and it made it look really weird. But I'm slightly colorblind when it comes to blue and purple. You tell the difference without purple. And I just won't know the difference. But I know Ear to Magic blue pretty well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of strange that I picked the color that I can't see color-wise. But okay, let's go to Pandora. It's nice and quiet in here too. All right, we are zoomed in here way too much. It's very bright and colorful in here. Oh, there's a spider. All right, so it stopped raining. Means it's really muggy. I kind of like days though at Animal Kingdom when it rains after it stopped, especially at Pandora. It makes for a really great visit to Pandora. Right outside of Pizza Safari is a cool popcorn space. Susie's over here selling all the popcorn. Be extremely nice to Susie today. But we have the purple bucket. So if you guys are collecting all the colors, there's like an orange, there's a green from several years ago, and there's a purple. And it's kind of hard to see, but those are like rubber tire, like pumpkins.
They're cool.
They're straws.
Can they light up?
People will ask, well, wait a minute, where does that come from? Oh, here we go. Pumpkin straw. It is rubber, like on a tire. It does light up. It's $4. And the inspiration, like, well, why in the world would you have a tire pumpkin? It all basically comes from Disney California Adventure in Cars Land. Because in Cars Land, of course, they had everything's, you know, pardon me, automobile inspired. So the pumpkins or the idea of the tread and the rubber that comes from, you know, cars and tires. So they brought them over here last year. I know a lot of people were kind of confused. What does that have to do with the rubber tires? Cars, specifically. So.
All right.
Any characters coming by? Anytime you cross a bridge, make sure to listen for some music. If you hear music playing that's not like normally in the soundtrack, usually mean there's a character boat coming by. So if we ever hear music, we go running. Look at the clouds over in the background.
I was gonna say, I don't think we're gonna see any characters in the near future.
It could be. It just,
Thunder and then lightning.
yeah, it just started raining before, so we may not see any characters for a bit.
Yeah.
There's,
They don't want them to get caught out in the rain.
you know, Rafiki doesn't want to get caught out in the rain. I get that.
We stopped by the restaurant with the dogs
Hear that? You never know when you hear certain things here in the forest whether or not they're real or Pandoran. Maybe we can take turns here. I'll go take everybody on a little bit of a trip.
Okay, go.
We can trade off real quick. Little wilderness station here. You can earn your wilderness badge. Now, these marks on the ground here are for Flight of Passage, even at the beginning here of Pandora. And we were here Saturday, Labor Day weekend. And yes, they did have guests all the way back here, all the way back out, and actually it went around the corner and back out of Pandora on the other side as they were distancing everybody out. So I don't remember exactly. I think it was right at about 55 minutes. Even though the line looked terribly crazy long, it was still only about an hour for wait to get inside. Now, in perspective, since we've reopened the parks, an hour is crazy at this point. But knowing what it was like prior to everything closing and changing, an hour for Flight of Passage is still pretty amazing, considering the fact that sometimes it can get up to 2 or 3 hours long of a wait here for this attraction. We were lucky enough, we were invited on Sunday to join a special VIP group. Those groups are allowed to have so many people in them. And when there's space available that's not being used up, you can offer that to other people. They invited our family to join along. So we got to come in and experience it. It's always fun to do so. It is, when they say VIP, it is a VIP experience. It really is. Not only did we get to basically go through a fast pass line, we did not have to wait for standby on Sunday or Saturday. We also got to park hop. So we shared that on Instagram and Facebook. But we had to be very careful because of the fact that, you know, we do have sometimes friends and others who will recognize us in the parks. And we were with a family who was gracious enough to share their day with us, but they didn't necessarily want to be in the spotlight or to be focused on. So we didn't share that information until after the day was over. A lot of people got upset with us because like, how in the world are you park hopping? That's not fair. But we had to wait until basically the day was over to share. But if you guys are ever able to take advantage of a VIP tour or a situation like that, it really does make for an experience that makes you feel very much like a VIP. Normally these guys right here would be ones that were every once in a while will be squirting water out, and you could very likely get squirted by them. They are done. They are activated lots of times by motion detectors that are well hidden in the land. Of course, they have been told to keep their distance from guests, so they are not squirting at the moment. One of these days we'll be beyond this pandemic and we'll be in a situation where you yourself can get alien animal spit in your face again soon. So hopefully that will be something that will return. I hear. Oh look, it's a helicopter. It's a helicopter in Pandora. Hope it's not a military one. Yeah, I hear some more thunder off to the side. So Linda, I have not actually taken the tour that allows you to see a Cinderella's suite. We have taken a couple of behind the scenes tours in the Magic Kingdom. I would recommend highly taking the one. It's for ages 16 and above when they do resume the tours. That is called the Keys to the Kingdom tour. It's a great tour. It lasts about, I believe, about 6 hours. It includes lunch, takes you into several behind the scenes areas, including the utilidors. But I have not been inside of Cinderella's suite as of yet. Hopefully we'll get to do that one day as well. Now, the tours in Epcot, Zachary, there is the Behind the Seats tour. that allows you to go inside of the greenhouses. That is fairly inexpensive. It's, I believe, right about an hour or two. It's a very short tour. If those who are really interested when it comes to stuff like gardening and the likes, that's a great tour to take. Kind of get to walk through the greenhouse casually and get to see things behind the scenes, so to speak. So behind the scenes is pretty cool. There are a couple of other tours that allow you to do things in Epcot as well. We're hoping to take advantage of those again when they reopen those kinds of tours. Probably the biggest tour that it takes you over the more than one park is one that actually takes you into the depths and the areas of the American Pavilion. And so the idea of seeing the Golden Dream and going down to see how the animatronics work and how the stage works is in that tour. And that's probably on my biggest tour checklist, wish list that I have right now, that hopefully we can check that off of our bucket list, because I have yet to see that, and that would be, I think, pretty interesting to see overall. So Linda, Club 32, that's pretty cool. We've hopefully we'll be able to do that here soon as well. In a future trip to Disneyland. We have been into 3 of the 4 Club 33 lounges here at Disney World. We have not been into Harambe House, which is the one here at Animal Kingdom. It opened in January, and we just have not had the opportunity to actually check that one out just yet. Of the 3, I think my favorites, I don't know, each of the 3 clubs we've been in, there's something special about them that makes it unique. I like the space that's in the one in Epcot, and the fact that you can look over the World Showcase. The one in Magic Kingdom, the upstairs balcony and area is pretty cool, so you can actually see out. If you get to go in the club late at night, you can actually see the fireworks. And the one in Hollywood Studios is small, but it is very intimate for the most part. Just where it's located at is pretty cool. So, but we will hopefully get an invite here to go check out Harambe House as well. Like the scuba dive. Oh, yeah, for the Living with the Seas. I think I have not heard or seen or heard anybody talk about that tour in quite a while, and how they're still doing that and how that's still working out. But that would be kind of a cool one to check out as well. I should have been standing here. They have fans. Now, it is kind of odd now that things have reopened. We're not hearing the drums because they aren't having the drum show. They don't allow the drums to be touched. So it's kind of quiet as far as Pandora is concerned. I'm going to go over to where the drums are and kind of,
Sure.
And I'll catch up with you guys in a second.
Yep. So, if you've been here before, you know that they have, in the past, had drum shows here. And they're very encouraging for participation. We love it, especially at night, because you get to, when you bang on the drums, things light up. However, right now, they don't want you to bang on the drums. It says, please do not touch. And all of them are marked with that, so. They do still have the benches, though. It's interesting, the things that are not obviously aren't marked with that, but they're also not working. So they have everything turned off right now, just for our safety and to encourage social distancing. I just love the floating rocks. This is one of my favorite things when we first came in here. And I've always been a bit of a sci-fi geek. Sci-fi movies are totally my thing. And this was a favorite of mine, so. I have not gotten bored with it yet. You're fine. You're good. He was very kindly trying to stay out of my photo. He thought maybe I was taking a photo. Yeah, Zachary, it's like my favorite. It's my favorite part of all the parks, I think, even still. I mean, I like Star Wars, don't get me wrong. But Pandora is still my favorite. Flight of Passage is still my favorite ride. I really hate that we don't get to see this at night, and I'm really hoping everything gets back to normal soon. Chris may have already mentioned that, but it just makes me a little sad. It's one of my favorite things about the Pandora area of the park is that, you know, at night is when everything comes to life and everything glows and makes it look very otherworldly. So hopefully we'll get back to that again soon. You see that really big drum up there? If you've ever seen the drum shows, it's pretty cool when they're up there. Someone's always at that one big drum, and they've got some very large drums up on top that go along with it. But the Ecran are really loud today. I don't know if you can hear them. Lots of calls. I don't know where Chris took you while I was taking my little break, but
we rode it like 4 times.
it's one of my favorite waterfalls. I don't have fast passes right now, but they do have markers on the ground that say at some point they're planning on bringing them back, I think. Be interesting to see how that works out once everything's back going again. Yes, I agree, Zachary. I could just hang out here, just like sit on a bench with a view of the floating rocks and the waterfall and just kind of hang out. It's pretty awesome. I slipped over here because there was a very large group coming out all at one time. There's actually lightning in the distance. I don't know if you guys caught that. Straight ahead in the sky, beyond the floating rocks. Trying to figure out which direction. I think it's moving from right to left, so maybe we won't actually get that rain. We'll see. It's blue over here. We've had lots of little clouds. Little bitty rainstorms today, as opposed to the giant ones we've had in the past. So what's you guys' favorite area of Animal Kingdom? Now, as I mentioned, this is my favorite area. Just really love it. How unique everything looks. All right, Zachary, we'll see you in a few minutes. Appreciate you guys dropping in for whatever time you're able to. These plants look cool in the daytime, but at night they look even cooler. Like I said, I hate that we miss it at nighttime. But hopefully soon we'll get back a little more to normal. Waterfall, little bridge. The space actually isn't very big, but it feels big as you walk into it. Like the rocks up in the air kind of give it that very large feel. So let's take a little walk down this way. Hopefully we'll stay out of the rain. We'll see. It's hard. It is summer in Florida, so it's kind of the norm here, unfortunately. Destined to get wet. Now this is one of Chris's favorite spots right here. And I will say, this is one of my favorite. There are lots of really good quick service options in Animal Kingdom. It's not necessarily the case with some of the other parks. But if you've never eaten at Satuli Canteen, I highly recommend it. I don't know if Chris already took you over here, but I mean, it's not like a huge variety of different kinds of dishes. They're all variations on the same thing, but the food is really good. So it's a bowl, and then you select which protein you want, and then you select your base, and they have a lot of varieties for that. So you can do like a salad base if you want to do low carb. You can do noodles. You can do the red and sweet potato hash, which I have had before, and it is very good. And then they have the rice and black beans, and they have both meat, and then they have a vegetarian option. I don't think it's vegan because it doesn't have the little green leaf mark by it, but I've had it before, and I don't normally like tofu, and that's still really pretty yummy. So, and then of course the blueberry cream cheese mousse, which Chris loves. I can't eat it, it's not gluten-free, but it's delicious.
I still remember the first time we ate here.
Yes.
It was 3 weeks before the grand opening of Pandora. Mm-hmm. We got to have lunch here at the Satuli Canteen.
It was so good.
Oh, it was like eating off-world. It was really cool. And that dessert was so just bright and blue,
yes.
yellow. I'm like, wow, this is weird
Yes.
in a cool, very cool way. So,
they have cheeseburger steamed pods that are like a style bun that the kids love.
The kids just wanted to eat here just for the cheeseburger pods.
Yes.
So now we have
So tiny.
what am I looking for?
This one right there.
Oh, we've got a little friend here.
He's so tiny. You guys have no idea. You just can't tell. Here's my. Let's see how close to let my fingers get. See, there's me.
Little bitty lizard.
Tiny.
He is so little. I can barely see
He's so
him.
little that he doesn't know that he should be afraid of me yet.
Oh, he knows to be afraid of you. He's out of here. That lady's gonna eat me. She's gonna mobile order me. So, have you guys had a meal here at the canteen?
What do you guys think of it? We were discussing the fact that there's actually a lot of good quick service options here, as opposed to say
Hollywood Studios is kind of short on quick service at the moment.
Even Epcot doesn't have it. I mean, we have a huge number of
Yeah, it's we need some more food. Hey, I've heard and I've read that the popcorn kiosk is back open over at the Imagination Station, so that's a good thing.
Buffalo Blue cheese.
So, but yeah, they do have they have good choices here, and they do have a couple of those plant-based options as well. So, I kind of got lost trying to find you. Sorry. I was trying to follow the feed, but the feed was delayed, and I was looking for you where you weren't at.
You were looking for us where we were
It was
before.
yes. All I got was traces of where you had been, but not necessarily where you are. I'm like, why is she not here? I'm looking at the picture, and you're right here. It's kind of weird. I'm stalking my own wife in the Magic Kingdom, in the Animal Kingdom. So,
All right. So where are we gonna ride first?
what's our wait time now for? Let's see what our wait time is for Flight of Passage. It is 20 minutes. Shall we go ahead and go here? So it is a 20-minute wait. We'll go check that out. Yeah, that's crazy short for the most part. So, hello. And I'm going to grab a little sanitizer just to start off with a clean base. Susan's going to sanitize too. We can high five each other.
So much.
We share. We share because we care.
My arms get sanitized too, just like
she gets so much sanitizer. She like sanitizes her arms, her ears. She's wearing shorts, her legs. Sanitizes several, of the kids and. Well, I will say this: it's better than like when you're at Universal and they give you, because it's all hand administered. In other words, you've got a team member at Universal who gives you the pump, and sometimes they pump a little much. You get this big old glop of hand sanitizer, and honestly, it's not the best smelling hand sanitizer. And then you have all this excess sanitizer, and you're like, what do I do with it? And it does not smell good. So this is actually not that bad. Now, we will probably drop you a little bit during the deepest, darkest areas of the caverns we're about to walk into. Hopefully the 20 minutes will go by quickly. If we do drop, we'll move forward. Oh, I hear a banshee. Banshee sounds hungry. Linda, thank you for spending some time with us this afternoon. Have a magical day and a great weekend. We'll see you again in the parks. Thanks for joining us while you could. Oh, they're really screaming too. Somebody's got those banshees all riled up. Sometimes it's a lot harder to kind of stop and appreciate the details when there's a short line and kind of felt like you're obligated to rush through. But not too many people behind us, too close. If I see something cool, I might slow down just to kind of share. I think this is one of the most innovative queue lines in all of the parks right now. I mean, with the idea of the caves, and there's so much there is to see and explore in the caves. And then you move into like the deepest caves where it's all black light. There's all kinds of stuff to see there too. And then you move into the laboratory. So it's got a transition that keeps you always looking around, all the details. And there's stuff that I find even now that I'm looking that I haven't seen before. Like the handprints. The drawings. It's a banshee. Or I should say an e-crime. Oh, we're going the long path today. I'm surprised I got the big queue open. No, but it's been a while since we've walked back here. Deep, dark in the caves. All right, transitioning to the second part. Now we're moving into airlocks. Airlocks. Okay, this is where we may lose you in this next room. Hang on, we'll jump back on with you if we do lose you. We'll try to move through as quickly as possible. Providing my own sound effects. Extreme toxicity levels. Well, that sounds dandy. Some of these areas remind me of some of the deepest, darkest corners of my dorm room in college. So far, it's almost pretty much a walk-on, isn't it? I'm still going. I need to get the battery out. Are we gonna make it all the way to the lab? I think so. Someone's keeping time for us. So far, it's been 6 minutes just walking the queue. I'm seeing the first guest up in line in front of us. Are we gonna get there? We are. We're gonna make it all the way to the lab. Pandora Conservation Initiative.
Go!
Woo-doo. Oh, and we've done it. We've reached the end of the line. That's pretty far. That's pretty good. I wonder what's behind those doors. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, still got a signal. Yeah, we dropped it before we got into the lab last time. All right. Let's do some experiments. Like, let's experiment on how to make water fall up. Magnetic water. This is what the iPads will look like in the future.
Not like that, see? We were in the flat.
And we're going to be riding on one of those. Wow, those are huge. And this jaw extends out enough to swallow an entire human at one time. I don't know what these guys are, but I don't think I want to meet one in a dark alley in the...
I don't know, it cleans the water. Look how clean it is.
Oh, it does clean the water. Maybe we need a few of those. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want one of those in my basement. Oh, he's moving. He is not happy to be there, guys. Good thing is it doesn't look like they can't jump, so he's staying inside that dish. Oh, whoa. That's a James Cameron novel in the beginning right now.
Please keep your face covering on at all times, except when actively eating or drinking.
Look, they have face masks. They have face shields.
Abide by the queue markings and maintain physical distancing between your party and others. Remember to wash your hands frequently throughout your visit, or use the sanitizer dispensing units provided.
All right.
Thank you.
You know what? If I could get just one piece of that over there, we could pay for our season passes for the next few years. It's unobtainium. Isn't that what it's called? Because you can't obtain it. That's like several $1 billion worth, isn't it? Right over there. Give me a couple of those rocks and we're set to go. That and the Publishers Clearinghouse, and we are taken care of. All right, how is our avatar doing today? I need one of those guys to work out with. Oh, we're using the full queue? We are. I haven't done that before.
Avatar storage requesting assistance.
It's been a while since I've seen us use this full room here.
Yep.
Normally you go right from this room into the next.
Yep.
But
That's
yeah.
okay. It worked out well for us because we didn't drop. Because we weren't in the
The dead
spot
zone.
long enough to lose signal.
You guys ever stay here and watch the avatar tracking radars? Let me see where all the avatars are at the moment. So, oop, there they are.
Just that dude right there.
Don't think you can just fly around without somebody knowing where you're at.
Displaying cave layout now.
They are navigating cave system successfully.
See, now you've got other people using measurements, referring to something as being as big as a toddler's head. See what you started?
So what did they say?
I missed the comment. I'm not sure what was as big as a toddler's head, but this can be seriously large. Oh, we gotta watch out for the viper wolves. I've spent several times getting ready for this ride to watch that screen. I think it's pretty cool. But the idea of seeing how big you are as far as whether or not the banshees can eat us or not. Yeah, it can eat anything as big as a toddler's head. It can probably eat 2 or 3 toddlers. Talking about the banshees. Two. You know, they've always had 4 rows, but I've never seen them utilize the middle rows.
Except to like move someone.
Yeah. If you got someone like they used to like fit like a party of 2 in or something like that.
And they never really utilized the whole concept of single riders much.
No.
Even though they had a single rider line.
Well, now the idea of a single rider at all at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of gone.
Not really gonna happen.
So guys, thanks for watching. If you just joined us, we're here at Animal Kingdom today in Pandora. It was raining earlier today, so
Yes.
Perfect day to be in Pandora. It just seems natural. Of course, everything in Animal Kingdom seems okay wet. So Megan's doing our official count for us. Thanks, Megan. I I think we're up to what 13 minutes now? Is it 20-minute
We're
wait?
doing good on time.
So,
They've been doing really well.
So we got pretty far up. We got all the way up to the lab before it stopped. Oh, we're at 13?
13 minutes. That's
So
awesome.
let's see whether or not we actually get into the pre-queue room here in the next 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
That's still pretty close, I think, for the
Yes.
most part. Looking like we're doing
Yes.
pretty good. So.
And let's just be honest here. Who among
20-minute
us
wait
would
for
not
Flight of
be
Passage.
happy to wait 20 or even 30 minutes for Flight of Passage?
I mean, raise your
When normally
hand.
The wait is like 2 to 3
Raise your hand if you've
hours.
ever waited more than an hour for this ride. So we have. So the idea that 20 minutes is nothing but sweet.
Yes.
So
Very excited.
I mean, my goodness, it was longer than that. The ride at Space Mountain the other day.
It really was.
So oh, you're not, no, don't care for the ride too much?
Oh, this is my favorite.
Now, a lot of people, you know, I often will let Susan answer the question of whether or not certain other people can ride this ride. Because, you know, I have a higher tolerance for certain rides.
It kind of depends on what causes, like if you get that car sick feeling when you ride a ride, it kind of depends on what causes it. So for me, it's when the 3D simulation doesn't really quite match up. And so it just confuses my brain, I think, and it just leaves me feeling kind of sick to my stomach in the same way as, say, you're down looking at a book when you're driving and what you're
Your
looking
head
at
sees
doesn't
something, but
match
your body
the
feels something
movement.
else.
So for example, if we were at Universal, I can't ride Spider-Man. I can't ride Transformers. I cannot ride the Simpsons ride. No.
Oh, the Simpsons is even worse.
But this one is just excellently coordinated. The movements and the sound and the 3D just is so perfectly lined up that it doesn't cause me any issues. And we've ridden it more than one time since it reopened, several times in a row, and it didn't cause me any problems. Now, if you have vertigo, or when you get car sick, it's more just the general movement, in not necessarily the 3D aspect, but just the movement in general, then this may not be the ride for you. But I will say,
That first drop off the mountain.
oh my
gosh,
it is pretty intense. It does feel
that first drop is
very
amazing.
real.
So here's the thing. You guys will see me ride almost any ride. I don't hesitate too much on rides. I don't care for the Phoenix. Is it the Phoenix? No, the Falcon's Fury
Yes.
at Busch Gardens in Tampa. I don't care for that ride. It's one in which it's a tower drop, and they take you all the way to the top of the tower,
And they tilt you
200
down.
feet, and then they drop you. They don't drop you. They tilt your body level with the ground so that you're facing with your chest, sort of like you're doing on a Superman roller coaster, but they drop you that way. Not so much my thing, you know. I don't really care for. I don't care for drops. I don't care for heights, for the most part. But if I feel secure, like if I'm in a roller coaster, I can get the thrill of it, but it doesn't bother me so much. But Falcon's Fury, that one's rough. I don't do the no-no swings. You guys know the no-no swings, right? The no-no swings.
At Icon Park.
I might
or
actually
anything
do
like
it.
those.
I might actually do it. Who knows? Maybe
Caleb wants to ride them.
maybe one of these days we'll do like a fundraiser or something, and you know, if we raise enough money, I will ride it to you know, to ride the no-no swings. But Icon Park, that's the Star Flyers.
Yes.
That's just pure heights, and there's no metal steel track. There's no major thing
They're
to
like
hold me
solid
in.
wires.
Yeah,
It's just the chain.
chains. So I've been on swings before when the chain's broken. You know, as a little kid, when you ride those swings and all of a sudden the chain breaks and everything looked good until the chain broke and you went flying out. Yeah, that's a no-no. So, but you know, so the reason I bring that up is this is a simulator. So even though it's a simulator, and simulators don't really bother me. The very first time I rode this, and you're on that Acron, and it jumps off the cliff and straight down. Oh, my stomach dropped that first time.
It does feel very real. So
It is
if
that
heights
real.
are a challenge for you, it does feel like you really are going down. Like I said, it's perfectly coordinated. It's not like some simulators where you're like, whatever, I can tell it's not real. No, it feels very real. So
Amy says I should go skydiving.
Oh, yeah, I don't see that happening anytime in the near future.
You know, I considered doing that for my bachelor's party before, and I don't know, it just never really.
Heights are not his thing.
Yeah, oof, tandem diving maybe. I see movie. What did we watch the other day? It was something we watched the other day. Oh, it was Congo. Yes, I was watching Congo.
And they jumped
There was
out of a plane.
the Michael Crichton novel that was made into a movie, and
Badly.
they were. The book was much better.
Much better.
I remember I was watching that. Was it this past weekend? And they all of a sudden they were getting shot out in the airplane, and they were just jumping out of the airplane, and this one guy just got shoved. Oh, I don't know, Amy. Have you ever skydived? Do you have a fear of heights, or do you just like jumping out of large planes for no reason?
I don't see myself ever doing that.
Was he one of the pilots, Skipper Bob? I didn't notice that. Skipper Bob says that Jimmy Buffett was one of the pilots. I didn't catch that.
I totally missed that.
I remember seeing the
Now
pilots.
we have to go back and watch
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna have to go back and check it out now. So, did he do a better job of being a pilot than he was?
Because I remember one of them wouldn't get out of the plane, and he's like, well, do you know how to fly the plane? Because that's the pilots that just jumped out.
Yeah, because I hope you know how to fly the plane because the pilots have already jumped. It's the most peaceful thing. Oh, I'm sure it is. It's wicked quick. You know, Skipper Bob, my favorite Jimmy Buffett cameo of all time. Do you know what it is? Anyone guess what my favorite Jimmy Buffett cameo is? No? 2? 9 and 10? My favorite Jimmy Buffett cameo of all time? Jurassic World.
Hi there, honey. Here you go. You're going to come inside the next room. Stand this first bed, Jack. Audience two. You're going to stand this bed right here.
All right. We have goggles. Amy said that she did do a skydiving, but it was tandem. I still would have a hard time.
Somebody else would definitely have to jump out because I would not be doing that.
20 minutes. Megan says we hit 20 minutes. That's pretty good. Disney gets a gold star.
I count this as part of the
Somebody else going
ride.
to play on this monitor right here. When it's over, you're going to come inside the next room and follow everyone else.
Perfect. Thank you.
Can everyone see me?
Yeah.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moira studying banshees and their environment. Let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi. Connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Na'vi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, Throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikron. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be
she knows
intense,
something.
but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Siva Ko, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get you into the link chamber.
Alrighty, last thing before we go to the next room, this experience is 4.5 minutes. You'll be restrained at a height above the ground and the floor will move. If you have a fear of heights or prone to motion sickness or cannot stay seated 4.5 minutes,
I have a fear of
when you're in
heights.
the link chamber, I'll be more than happy to assist you. As a final reminder, please keep your face covering over your mouth and your nose at all times.
You know, this is the perfect time.
Please follow me to the link chamber.
This is the perfect time for them to put the parasite,
on the back wall and then get onto the link chain the way we showed you in the
decontamination that they used to
video.
do.
Put on your flight visors.
They don't do that. That's weird.
For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated, lean forward, holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
I'm caught.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta
Make sure you store your items away just like you saw in that video, friends. I'll be through in a moment to set your screen. All my friends in here, do me a favor, store your items just like you saw in that video. Everyone do me a favor, sit up straight, slide your hips all the way forwards, keep your back straight, put your stomach on that front pad, because your restraints will be coming up now.
Restraints activated.
I will double check your restraints for the push and pull in your back. One last time, please make sure you keep your back straight with your stomach fully on that front pad, as this is imperative to your safety. Thank you. A little further forward if you can for me. Perfect, thank you. Wonderful, your restraints are all set. Friends, are you ready for your flight?
Gotcha.
All right. As a final reminder, please keep your face covering over your mouth and your nose at all times during this flight. Thank you and have fun.
Welcome back. Please step off the link chair, gather your belongings, and exit the link chamber.
Free ride. You get to ride again.
Okay, I'll ride again.
Susan gets to ride again. She's stuck forever.
Attention drivers. Stow your gear on the back wall, and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated. Lean forward, holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Oh, she got out. Yeah.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños. Gracias.
Always disappointed when it's sad.
One way to guarantee a free ride is to get stuck in the ride. Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
Sanitizer. Shoot. Susan trying to force her hand into a free ride. Welcome back.
It's a short holiday time with friends.
Yes. Oh, look, I like this. Look at this view. We're on the upper view of the other downway hallway. All right.
When you go in the ride, either you walk in level or you go upstairs or
You downstairs. So what'd you guys think? I mean, I know what I thought. I mean, I wrote it. But what about you guys? How was the view? Were you able to see anything? Maybe a little blurry because, you know, I didn't have enough time to get you guys all 3D glasses before we got started. So I apologize for that. Yes, that was great. So thank you, Andrew, for joining. If you're still on with us, we appreciate you coming on and spending a little bit of time here this Friday afternoon. Amy, I did some skydiving. Did you see me? I skydove. I did. I didn't even have a parachute. I just had a wild animal.
You had wings.
I can fly. I can fly. I can hope I can fly.
My favorite things about riding is feeling the banshee underneath me, breathing and moving. So that's pretty awesome.
You know, the leg restraints didn't come all the way up to me today.
Huh?
So I didn't feel the back of my legs for the most part. And I can't see anything because it's so foggy. My glasses. I feel like Thelma from Scooby-Doo.
Since you can't read the comments.
All right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm blind. I'm so blind right now. Sounded great. How was it, Skipper Bob? Whoa. Walking down wet stairs with completely fogged over glasses. This is this was a more precarious ride getting out of the attraction than it was actually on the ride. Oh no, they covered up. They couldn't see anything. The covering covered it up. That's the thing. It does actually move, so it's kind of hard to see. Next time we do a live stream, I'll see if I can bend it down just ever so slightly.
I want that. I know that I shouldn't, but I do, just because it's alien trail mix.
Alien trail mix. What is this? Celia fruit gummies. Wow. Strawberry flavored. It's fun to share. You know, not everything is fun to share. Some things are just excruciating to share. These are fun to share. I bet those are supposed to be. We don't. Is that like a sash, scarf,
It looks like it might.
an ascot,
It is.
an infinity scarf?
It's like loop. It's a big loop,
Ah.
so you can twist it around. Rise to the challenge. We have some t-shirts that say "See by Code."
Yes, we do have some See by Co shirts, some Travelmation shirts actually. So lots of cool shirts for Pandora. These are the ears that I took a picture of and shared with you guys on social media on past Saturday with the ears. Come on, everybody, get your ears on. Yeah. So that's a cool one. It's the same design as the shirt. See by Co.
And it's
Is it embroidered?
embroidered.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I want a hat that says Iknamaya.
Even this is embroidered.
Can we get a shirt or a hat that says Iknamaya? That would be cool. I would wear that. There's another one over there for the See by Co. Rise to the See by Co. Rise to the challenge is what it says. So the design is also on the water cup. Oh, look, look, look. Fly Pandora. I was born to do this. That's a cool looking shirt.
Oh, it looks like a flyer. Like, it looks like a travel agent brochure.
It does look like a travel agent kind of thing. Fly Pandora. I was created in a lab to do this. Wait, they didn't want to say that, I guess. That's... You know, I like a lot of the cool mugs and stuff at Disney, but I find this one to be weird. I get it. It's the floating.
It'd be hard to clean,
But
too.
it'd be hard to drink out of, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't you like?
And the outside is actually not glazed.
Oh, it's. Yeah.
So the inside is. So your liquid wouldn't leak through, but I can just see that.
Yeah, that's right. I was created in a lab wearing swim trunks. I'm glad. Yes, that's adorable. The little bodysuit, the little baby infant suit. Oh, wait, does it have a tail? Oh, it does have a tail. Look.
Do they have an extra large?
Has a tail.
If they've got an extra large, then I'd rather go up a size.
That's cute. There's a viper wolf. Look how cute the viper wolf is with the big feet. Now, okay. This is funny.
And adorable.
Do you see that? All right, now I'm glad I got this documented. The very first time we were ever in Windtraders.
Yes.
Very first time. You guys can go back on our YouTube channel and look at the very first video of me in the gift shop. I found one of the little plush of the Ecron, or one of the actually I think it was a Navi baby. And I picked it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, look, he's so Pandorable. And look, it made it onto a shirt.
They did.
I should have, I can't really claim it, but I did say it at the very, very beginning. One of my dad jokes has made it onto a t-shirt.
Good call.
That's cool.
It's a romper.
So,
How about maybe this one?
this one's kind of cool.
Kid size of that
Oh, the same shirt.
over there. Yeah, it's embroidered as well, so sturdy.
That would be a cool kid shirt.
Yes.
It'd be very cool.
I'll have to worry about it fading off.
Yeah. And so,
And that's the other thing too.
not really my style of hat. But the river journey.
It shows things at night too.
I wonder if it glows. Look at all the Ecrons. I got some major Ecrons over here. So, some more of the Bigfoot plush. Now it's funny, this character over here is one of the most gruesome and scariest creatures when you see him in the movie. But look how cute he is. Like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, I'm gonna eat you.
Put big eyes on it.
Big eyes and big feet. He's so cute. And so they also have the Wishables. Anybody collect Wishables? There's the Navi Wishable. This, of course, is the open edition.
Do they have others?
Yeah, there should be some mystery ones in the mystery packs.
Look.
I have to see if are they over there? We'll have to look, see if we can find the Wishable packs. They don't want you to go this way. They want you to go around now.
Yes.
But they also,
Created a path.
yeah, a single path. Then there's the Ecron shoulder plush. If you don't want the big plastic one on your shoulder, you can get this one. See if actually jump on your shoulder. Sort of like our Mushu from Milan that we have. And the Remy Chef. They're all $20. And you put the magnet piece underneath your shoulder, underneath your shirt, and it just sits on your shoulder. They're pretty good. I've lost one before. Matter of fact, I lost Remy on Navi River Journey actually here. They found him at and he was waiting for us at guest services. So it's like a adventurer's hat with patches. Don't need no stinking patches. I don't know. This cool hat. I'm looking. I don't see the Wishables mystery packs anywhere. They do have some pins, open edition, with the Ecron, Pandora.
Did you have a Pandora reusable sheet?
They do? I didn't know they had one. Oh, yeah, they do. I see that, the green one.
That's cool.
So, now I believe at this point all shopping bags are at $1. So, doesn't matter if you get the small, medium, or the large. They're all the same. They're all the same price now.
I'm not sure about that
I think this is pretty much across the resort they are.
Well, that one's different though. It might have a higher price. The Pandora one.
I was looking to see if there's anything else on the shelf there. It says reusable shopping bags. So those are pretty cool. I have some more of the wishables back there as well. So, yeah, according to the cast member back there, they're even the large one's $1. So, look at this shiny bubble blower and phone case. It's a shiny one. Ooh. Look at that.
Very cool.
That doesn't look natural at all.
They're not what I put on that bed.
Nope. So,
I found this to be the case with many.
and look at the ceiling here. So the all this here is centered over here to this one area where you can come and adopt a banshee. This is formerly referred to as the rookery, where you could come in and take a banshee home with you. Windtraders first opened up, it was I remember it was just long lines just to be able to adopt one of these guys. And it was huge. That was the thing to get right there.
Study Bespoke Magic Trip says all of her supermarket bags are Disney Park reusable bags.
Taylor says she waited months to buy her banshee. So,
Our daughter would be all over that.
oh yeah, she loves her little Ecron that she has that's similar to that. So, now in the very beginning, when they first opened Windtraders and you had to wait in line to go over to the rookery, you actually had to take a pledge for the official adoption of a banshee. You couldn't just walk in and go, I want one of those. No. You had to go through like a formal adoption, like you would do for, any kind of other pet animal or dog. Or you can get a bird at a pet store easier than you could get a Ecron when they first came out. So.
Snack shop is shut down for the night.
Oh, they're not open anymore? They were open earlier though. So this machine right here was used by the original company that came here to take away from and basically salvage materials from the planet. One of the cool things I like about the details about this thing, and I heard Joe Rohde mention this himself. Notice that on the back they added the Navi things here, but the coolest thing about this is, I'll show this to you right here. Do you see these pieces here, the parts that move? They're welded. They are intentionally welded. It is not meant because it was made to be that way. They are welded to show that this is a piece of machinery that is like war machinery. And when they defeated the guys who were attacking the planet, basically, this was welded to show that it was no longer going to be used for that purpose. So I think that's a cool detail. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Amy, awesome. Thank you for the super chat. I missed it because of he didn't want to see the screen. Thank you so much for joining along. I really do appreciate it, Amy. Anytime you guys give us super chats, just a way to support our channel. Keeps us going, keeps us in cupcakes, keeps us in trying all the drinks and stuff like that. We're going to be back in the Magic Kingdom next Tuesday to check out all the new pumpkins, all the Halloween decorations, and a few more treats and stuff like that. So, Amy, your support helps us be able to buy the things that we do just to share with you guys. So, thumbs up to Amy. You guys appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Little happy dance for Amy. Thank you very much. we're gonna go head on over to Navi River Journey. What's the wait time on that, do you know? It's gotten kind of quiet here. Hey, who wants to ride the Flight of Passage again?
I filtered out the fun.
Oh, you filtered out all the fun things.
I only said I want to see what the wait times are for Animal Kingdom.
Oh.
It doesn't like that.
This is crazy, guys. Look at this. I know what time is it? It's 5:30. So we've got half an hour before the park closes.
Yeah.
I want you to look at this. This is what? Is it down? Oh, it must be down. Is it down? It is. It's down. No wonder there's no line.
Maybe they close.
Huh?
Close at 5 now?
Are we closed? Oh, it is closed at 5. That's right. It's 5 o'clock. Oh. We went the wrong way. We can't get out this way. Gotta go this other. Is that why we're filtered out of the fun? That would be why it's so not busy.
Oh my goodness, guys.
Totally forgot about the fact that we have moved from 6 to 5. This is the only park that is at 5 o'clock. Look, it's happened to us. It happened to us.
Sadness.
So this is a good time to talk about this with everybody. And I just totally forgot about this and didn't think about it. And the shift in times. All the parks now, all the parks are shaved at least an hour, and some are 2. So for now,
from 8 for opening for Animal Kingdom lot, and then they dropped an hour off the close time from 6 to 5.
so Animal Kingdom is only open till 5 now, and Magic Kingdom is open till 6. Epcot and Hollywood open till 7. So for now, this is as dark as it's going to get after it closes. And it's 5:30. The park's been closed for half an hour. No wonder it's so empty. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to show you. This is the best time. Kind of walk on and get an idea of looking at everything because everybody's gone. Guten Tag, Peter. How are you this afternoon? You caught us just as we got off the Flight of Passage. So we just barely get in on Flight of Passage and didn't even realize it.
We did. Just barely.
That's funny. Usually we're right on top of that kind of stuff. Didn't even think about it today.
It's been a crazy, crazy week.
Yes, Taylor, this is the best time for photos. All kinds of pictures and stuff like this. Where you can kind of get the areas where there's nobody walking through. I love at night photos in this area. What they look like when there's, you can catch certain areas where people aren't walking through. So we came through one night and I was trying to take some photos. You remember that? It seemed like every time I had just the right spot to take one, people were like just popping out of nowhere. Yeah, that is one thing you can do is if you can get a late reservation for a dining establishment right before they close, you can take advantage of, as long as the rest of the park is starting to clear out, to getting some good photos. Yeah, no, Peter, I know a lot of people. We've got a lot of friends. We've got some friends a lot of UK followers who are having to live vicariously because they've been unable to travel here recently. Shout out to our friends over at the O Orlando. They've always been really cool and supportive of us. We're supposed to be here at a week, not too long in the past, unable to travel. I know they are often watching our vlogs, so shout out to you guys. And also, they're always supported by sharing our live stream links and videos like that. So thank you guys for all of you who do that. That's extremely helpful to us. We love to have more people kind of join and follow along. And just kind of getting the word out overall. So, and look, this is a Pandora banana. These are Pandora banana trees. If you guys weren't aware of the fact that they had bananas here on Pandora. They are carnivorous.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. You don't want to slip up and get eaten by an alien banana. So. So let's talk a little bit about housekeeping here. If you guys, first of all, if you guys are Florida residents and you are looking for an opportunity to get here to Walt Disney World, first of all, starting September 15th through the end of October, those who have a Florida resident identification license, anything like that, you guys are going to be able to get 20% off. Even if you're not a pass holder, 20% off of select merchandise.
Pretty awesome.
So check that out. There are some really good Florida residents rates for hotels. So if you're not a pass holder as well. Now, if you are a pass holder, the rates and the discounts they have right now through the fall are much better for pass holders. So if you're contacting us to help you get yourself a great room, we will be checking more for pass holders first. But even if you're a Florida resident, you can get some pretty good rates.
Have pass holder rates. Or,
Yeah.
Florida resident rates.
Yeah, so even if you're not,
Open them up and extended them. So.
yeah, they just extended it more as far as the Florida rates go. So make sure we can, take care of you guys if you're looking for a room. If you're just coming in from Florida, check those out. We've also got a couple of other promotions going on. Again, always for pass holders. But if you're not a pass holder and you happen to live in the nearby states here in the Southeast, some great promotions that Disney has just put out about a week and a half ago.
Yes.
Additional discounts off if you were to be in those states. So some of the states, I believe we're talking about Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Tennessee, Georgia, the Carolinas, Virginia, Kentucky. If you're in one of those states, unfortunately not Texas, sorry guys.
Sorry.
But in one of those other states and you're looking to come and do some traveling, we can get some discounts off of that promotion.
If you're not in one of those states, they do have a package promotion as well. I think they're trying to craft their promotions for those that might have pass holders. That one that Chris just mentioned is a room-only discount. But they do have package discounts. They just require a 4-day ticket and a 4-night stay.
Okay. So even if you don't live in those nearby areas, as long as you're staying for 4 nights and 4 days of tickets, you can still get a discount.
Yes.
So
Lots of opportunity for saving.
So if you guys are looking to come, give us a contact, let us know. We'd be glad to look up the best deal for you. We want to save you guys the most money when you come to travel.
These promotions can even work over Christmas, depending on when you check in. So if you've ever thought about coming to Christmas, this is very rare for them to. You can check in as late as Christmas Eve and still get in.
And that's the thing. If you're staying, let's just say if you're staying for 4 nights and you check in on Christmas Eve and the promotion ends on Christmas Eve, you get the promotion for the entirety of your stay.
Yeah,
so that's how we can kind of work it in.
Yeah,
so we have
that.
Several clients who are actually here over the Christmas holidays who get those discounts by doing it just that way.
And I'm but we can help you with that because we've done it. We know that all the tips and tricks for how to help
We have
Santa
done that several
find
times.
a room, so.
And if you are thinking about coming to Disney World here around the Christmas time and you want to think about, well, what's it going to be like? We just put up a video just this morning. You can go and check that on our list of videos of what it's going to be like here in 2020 for the Christmas holiday season. So go check that out. We'll tell you what's going to be here, what's not going to be here, and what's going to be revised a little bit.
Yeah.
So feel free to check that video out. And if you have any questions, you can also comment on that one or just reach out to us and let us know.
Yes.
But it's going to be a little different this year, so make sure you're prepared for it and make it to take it to your advantage for the most part.
Yes.
So. I'm gonna flip over here and see our tree of life. Ooh, it's still very, very muggy today. Oh, the birds. I love the birds.
They're ibis, they're Florida native.
So what was the story you were telling me earlier this week about someone in our neighborhood had actually called the authorities because there was a sandhill crane who was evidently missing a leg and needed to be helped.
Yes.
And you had to, they had to be informed that they were not missing a leg, they were just standing on one leg.
Standing on one leg, yeah.
So they were trying to be helpful, they really were. But they're like, no, they're not in pain. They're just standing on just one leg. That's all. So the bird up here is doing just. It's kind of fun to watch him as he's he's bouncing. Is it a baobab? Baobab? The upside down tree? I think it is. You know, where 90% of the year the tree doesn't have any leaves.
Unless it's in
Unless it's Animal Kingdom and it has it 365 days of the year, which is almost every single day.
Are you gonna see the vultures?
What's that?
The vultures?
Oh, the vultures are out over here. They are. Can you guys see the vultures? We got to see the vultures about 3 weeks ago on a Wednesday, one of our Wildlife Wednesday live streams, where the cast members were out teaching them to take stands on the stumps when they were being called to. So it was very fun to watch them kind of go through the process.
Very large. They said that this is one of the rare vultures that will actually hunt if it's hungry. So. It doesn't necessarily.
It's like they're being told that they needed to be out here in front of the tree as the final guests for the day are leaving.
Yeah, their enclosure actually goes back
Way far back there, which is why you don't normally see them. But they're up here today.
This enclosure right over here on the side, this is actually for the storks. You can see there's two right there.
Look at all of the other birds
Yes.
encroaching.
Many ducks.
Many ducks.
Lots of ibis.
So, all right, well, we're going to finish up our live stream here today. Thanks for joining us here this Friday afternoon. For us, we would like to invite you, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell down there to say that, you know what, I like this video and I might want to see with the future videos that come out. That just kind of helps you guys get notifications.
Definitely.
So if we decide to do a last minute live, or like last night, I posted the video last night of the thing about Christmas, but I didn't actually share it on our Instagram or Facebook this morning until about 10 a.m. But if you were part of our notifications, you may have gotten to see the video before anybody else knew about it.
Indeed.
So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way you know about it when we go live here in the parks here in the future, and anything else we may do as far as future adventures for the most part. And also do us a favor, if you haven't already, hit that like button, give us the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys joining us here in the parks this afternoon. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for riding Flight of Passage with us, and for, you know, decimating the Scar cupcake for today. So, and Peter wants to know our next live. Right now, our next scheduled live will be next Tuesday.
Yes.
Normally, we would have been on Monday to do another Magic Monday live stream, but unless they are tricking us, and that very well could be, but we definitely know that next Tuesday morning, all of the Halloween decor at the Magic Kingdom will be there. So we will be in the Magic Kingdom come Tuesday morning, bright and early, to see those bright and orange pumpkins and to share them with you guys live here on our live stream. We will put information up and make sure we can share it with the channel. Come and join us on Tuesday morning in the Magic Kingdom as we kind of get to see the first pumpkins, the first, all the things that we put in. I actually enjoy all the pumpkins on Main Street. I'm hoping they're going to go crazy with those. So I hope that you guys can join us for that as we go up and down Main Street to check out everything we can as far as anything Halloween and get fully into it. And that will be the first day that we as pass holders will get 30% off for merchandise.
So we're gonna go shopping.
We might get some Halloween stuff too, so let us know. And we're also gonna try some of the new Halloween treats. There's a few of them we have intentionally not had. The past 3 times we've been in the Magic Kingdom, they have had them, but we haven't eaten them because we wanted to have some for that first day. So join us on the 15th, that's this next Tuesday, we will be live in the Magic Kingdom. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate all you do to support us here at Ear to Magic. If we can help you on your future trip, give us a call, let us know, send us an email. We'll be glad to help you guys out and be a part of your magical trip and support us here on the channel. You guys have an awesome afternoon. Thank you for being who you are and for being with us on the live streams. You guys have a great afternoon, and we will see you
in the parks.
Thanks a lot, guys.